Here we are. Hello. Happy Friday. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Girl DM. That's me. Hello. We're gonna be drawing today and having story time and doing doodles. It's gonna be fun. I will tell you about why it took a year for a sword to arrive today. Grab your snacks. It's story time. It's story time. So, this sword here. This is the Genji Ultimate Sword. It lights up. It plays sound effects. It has motion sensors in it, so it plays different sound effects when you move the sword around. You can smack it on things, and it will make a different sound effect. So I have my sword now. I am very happy. I have a sword now. The problem is, I ordered this sword in 2019. I ordered this sword in 2019. This sword arrived today. That's why I took fancy pictures, because my sword that I ordered in 2019 made it to my house today. So what happened? Why did it take this long? What caused the mystery? That is something that we will delve into in today's story time. Back in December 2019, I had just gotten my Christmas bonus at work. So I got my Christmas bonus, right? And I was like, Christmas bonus DM before becoming Girl DM, because I became Girl DM in May 2020. So December 2019. Good office worker DM gets her Christmas bonus and goes, you know what? I love Overwatch. I love playing the video game. I'm bad at Genji, but boy, he's attractive. She also goes, I just made a replica Ana gun for BlizzCon. And I have a replica Diva gun that I made too, right? I had gone to BlizzCon in 2019. I had gone to BlizzCon. I did my Ana cosplay, which I'm super proud of. I'll find a picture of it later. I did my Ana cosplay, and the Genji sword was at BlizzCon, and I had chosen to not buy it because BlizzCon's in California. I live in Canada. I did not want to have to pay for the luggage to come over. So, I did not buy the sword at BlizzCon, and I was having not bought remorse. I was having FOMO because I was this close. I could have bought the sword. And I was like, I'm gonna be good with my money. I'm not gonna buy the Genji sword. And then sure enough, it gets to December and I get my bonus and everything. I'm like, you know what? I actually really want this sword. So it's on sale now because it's Christmas time. So it was on sale. So technically I was being good with my money because I'm not gonna need to pay for the checked luggage fee. I'm not gonna need to pay the full price, right? Right? So I get my paycheck and I go online. And I go on the website, and I hit the buy now button. And we click that button, and it goes through. I put in my shipping address. I put the payment through. It charges my card. And I'm like, okay. Now we wait for the shipping notification. So I get the email that it's being prepared for shipping. And I was like, okay, Pog, let's go. I get my tracking number. I'm like, Pog, let's go. And I'm the type of person, when I get a tracking number, I check that thing. Like, I'll check it in the morning and I'll check it in the afternoon. As soon as I get the tracking number, I have seen all stages of the tracking number life cycle. I have seen the number has been printed, but we don't actually have the package yet. I have seen the package is being brought over to our facility for sorting. I have seen it's going through, right? So, I got the tracking number. And then the package never left the warehouse. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just slow. We have snow right now. It's shipping out of the States. Maybe it's just slow. And so I waited a little bit more time, and still it hasn't moved. So I opened up the chat box, and I was like, where's my sword? And the nice customer support agent was like, this is weird. I can see that it hasn't left the warehouse. I'll go set an order in. She's like, don't worry, it'll be taken care of. Here's your updated number. It'll all be good. And I was like, okay. I waited the weekend. Monday, it hasn't been updated. Tuesday, it hasn't been updated. Wednesday, I go, okay, this is a little bit sus. It's been a couple of days now. Where's my sword? So this time I call the lovely lady on the phone. Tries her best, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go put in a refund order for you. I think it's just a problem at the warehouse. They might have lost your package. So the lady on the phone tells me, so this was try number 1. She says, you know what? We're gonna refund it. Go ahead and hit the order button again after you get your first refund. And I was like, okay. And then she said, okay. And then I'll make sure, like, I'll check all the stuff on there. It will be good. So I get the update. It's been packaged. Here's your tracking number. Don't worry, I did get my refund. I got it. I was like, here's your tracking number. Let's go. And it never leaves the warehouse again. So I call them again. And I'm like, hey, this already happened once. Why is my sword stuck at your warehouse? And they're like, yeah, this is weird. I can see that you definitely have, like, support tickets. We got them cleared before. That's kind of odd. Go ahead. This time we're just gonna, like, close it again. And we'll have you reorder it again. And here's a 15% off coupon. We're, like, getting into February now. It's taken a little bit. It's 2020 now. I go to the next day. I go to check it again, right? And the site is almost the same. Almost the same, but they've added something this time. They've added some fine text. Now, when I ordered the sword the first 2 times, this text was not here. And I am a devastated Overwatch fan. So I message my friend. I messaged my friend Caro. Caro lives in Washington. I'm in DC. And we're like, he's like here. I'm like somewhere around here. And we're like, hey, we're online friends, but you're in Washington. I'm in BC. Me and a group of friends, we're gonna take a road trip. We're gonna go to Vancouver, and we're gonna meet up, and we're gonna go get bubble tea, and we're gonna go to Chinatown, and we're gonna take street photography pictures, and I'm gonna bring my fashion stuff, and we're just gonna have an amazing time. We're gonna have 4 days in Vancouver. And he's coming too. Amazing. This is the plan, okay? So it's finally, like, I think it's like April. And this time the order goes through, it comes to his house. Carol messages me, he's like, yo, the sword's here. Do you want me to leave it in the box? I was like, yes, please just like save it inside of your garage for me, okay? And then couple weeks before we planned our grand escapade, the borders closed. Because there was a guest in almost every country around the world called COVID-19. The enemy of Genji swords across the world. And I was devastated. Because, so initially, remember, initially we all had, everyone was like, you know what, this virus is not so bad. Things are gonna be back to normal. It's gonna be a couple of months. It'll be fine. It was not fine. Then it lasted a year. During that period of time, all of the shipping companies halted all of their shipments. So I'm just sitting here, being like, my sword is stuck in Washington. I did not want my sword to be destroyed. I didn't want it to be opened and destroyed. It's my sword. I want my sword. It needs to be pristine. So that means I need to use a courier service. So, I need a courier service, but here's the problem. In, like, 2019, you'd open my wallet, and, like, mobs would fly out of it. Didn't have, like, the most money, and it's kind of hard to rationalize using a courier service where they want $100 to send something overnight. So, like, I had other things that I wanted to buy that were more pressing than getting my sword delivered to me, as much as I love my sword. So, I told Kiddo, and I was like, I don't know when I'll be able to get my sword. Can you just keep it in your garage? And he was super sweet. He's like, oh yeah, sure. No worries about it. Like, there's plenty of space in my garage. I'll hold on to it until we can meet up or we can get it to you. Finally, on the weekend, I faced the fact that my, like, if my Hatsune Miku concert got canceled twice, the chances of, Vancouver meetup happening while this border is still very much closed is like 0. So I got all the paperwork together and sent it to Caro, and Caro took the sword to the courier service yesterday and sent me the tracking number, and then this morning I looked and the tracking was like, oh, it's in British Columbia. It's expected to be delivered before 5 p.m. today. So, after much trial and tribulation and frustration and facing the fact that we are living in a pandemic still and I'm not going to get to go to Vancouver, I now have my Ultimate Edition Genji sword replica that lights up, plays voice lines, and has motion-activated sensors that play different sounds. Mission success.